buddy. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is Lelder, and in this episode, we're doing a quick answer to all of your questions from my advice vlog from this week. Now, we didn't have a lot of questions this week. However, William Love, you had a bunch of questions the last bunch of weeks, and for some reason, they were going to spam. I mentioned that I noticed finally, God, right after I did the answers from last week, but right before I did the video where I have you ask questions. So I'm answering all of your questions this week. Some of them now probably you don't need any answers anymore, but I'm going to answer them anyway because I kind of really feel bad. I don't know why the hell you went to spam. It makes no sense. All right, so first question you had was, how do you get over 320 light? Rise of Iron's out now, so obviously if you get any kind of blue gear, most of my blue gear is coming in at 340. I'm sure you're having the same thing. To push above that, honestly, just always make sure when you decrypt any engrams or when you're about to finish a mission, you put on your highest level gear at all times. Doesn't matter if it's the gear you want to use or not. Make sure you're max light level whenever you finish a mission, whenever you turn in all of your engrams, or whenever you decrypt anything, or whenever you turn in Cryptarch packages or any of those things, because it will usually push your light level a little bit. So make sure you're doing that because that will usually give you something. The game is set up to usually try to give you something a little bit higher light level to help you level. It works sometimes it doesn't, but it's a better chance than nothing. Now, you also said you're using the 3 of coins, so make sure you keep using 3 of coins. I try to have them active anytime I'm doing anything, just because, why not? Why not? I mean, if you have a chance of getting an exotic, from my studies, it's been every 5 to 9. Usually it's right around 7 7 ultra kills that I'll get an exotic, some kind of drop. So make sure you're doing that. All right, so you said, blah, 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 blah. Okay, you lost your dad on February 23rd of 2015. And on February 15th, 2016, you lost your mom. Basically, you're asking how to just basically continue on. And your family tells you to man up. Okay, here's the thing, dude. When you lose anybody in your life, especially people like your mother or your father, somebody that's really close to you, it's hard to move on, man. Especially when you're really close. Like knock on wood, I haven't lost my parents yet. My children are still alive. I just met Cindy, so far in my life, I only lost my brother, and I was very young. He was adopted, and I lost him to leukemia, and that was really rough. It's been like 25 years. It's been a long time since he died. So I look back on him with fond memories. It's been a really long time. But one of the customs that I've seen that I really enjoy is an Irish custom. I'm sure it's other customs too in other type of ethnicities or whatever. But there's a custom after the burial, they have a wake. And what people do is they stand around and tell their favorite story about the person that passed. Because the thing about grief is, believe it or not, grief is kind of selfish because you miss them being in your life. I just hit the shit out of my funny bone. Anyway, you miss them in your life. You miss what they did for you. You miss the feelings you had for them. You miss being able to see them. But you got to remember, like, no matter what your religious or logical or whatever kind of belief system you may have, everything is energy. So it's been proven that even if you're a purely scientific person, we're all made of energy, and energy never dies. So no matter what, even if you're not religious, they still live on in something. Their energy has passed on into something else. If you're religious, they've moved on to heaven or whatever. So they're somewhere still around. So don't mourn them, celebrate their life. So anyway, so this culture, what they do is you tell stories, you tell your favorite story about, how they made you laugh, the funniest thing they ever did, the best thing they did for you, how they changed your life, and then everybody does a shot. So that by the end of these speeches, everybody's in a great mood because everybody is celebrating their life, not mourning their death. Celebrate their life. The best way to get through grief is to celebrate what you're missing. Celebrate them. So every day, what I would recommend is look back on something great that they did every day and be thankful that you were able to go through that with them and try to come out of that memory with a smile instead of some sadness, and then you'll move through it smiling, which sounds kind of corny, but it's really true. It really works. Okay, so what advice can you get with error code Tapir? Man, I was getting that too. I just logged out and logged back in, kept logging out and logged back in, and then apparently it kind of fixed itself. So that's how you fix Tapir. Also, thank you for the headset. I actually fixed the problem with my headset, by the way, William, was this little piece, this little two-prong to one, the Y adapter was broke, so I bought a new one, and my headset's fine now. But I looked into the SA922s, those are actually pretty cool, and I looked into the other ones that I forget your name, but she suggested as well. The Afterglow, I bought my son a pair of those a couple years ago, so I was looking into them as well, but I didn't end up getting them. But either way, thank you for the suggestion. I do appreciate it. Okay, so moving on, the next questions we had, and like I said, there were a lot of them this week. The next question we had was from Otaku Dodge Q. Purple. I win. Also, 21 Fallout Boy at the Disco. I did accept you on Instagram. Thank you for following me. Anime Lover 49. What's your advice on completing the stupid things in the Book of Iron? There's really no fast way to do it, dude. What I did to complete, I'm ranked like 9 or 10 now, and I really haven't had any time to play. Look through them and find out which ones you can do at the same time. Like, you can do the ones for where you're doing patrol missions and getting kills. You can also, if you look up where the Shiva fragments are, you can knock out the Shiva fragments that you need, or Shiva fragments, whatever you want to call it, Shiva fragments, Shiva fragments, however many you need. There's a bunch of videos on the internet right now. You can bang them out in like 30 minutes. That's what I did. You can also do the Archon's Forge. You get a bunch of friends together, knock out some Archon's Forge stuff. Just basically look up what you can do and knock them all out at the same time as if you can. Do a bunch of Crucible, which we always do Crucible, and just hammer them. And then once you get done doing the ones that you can do at the same time, focus on one at a time. Go and just start, like, if you got to do the Archon's Forge thing, hammer Archon's Forge as hard as you can. If you need to do, what is it? There's, like, I have to do 3 more assassination bounties. So I drop down, I ride all the way around. If I don't see an assassination bounty, I go back to orbit and come back down again. And just hammer them as quick as you can. Like I said, I have very little time, and I'm almost ranked 10. So you can do those very quickly. Just maximize your time. 21 Fallout Boy Disco. Why are you only on PS4 at late times? Life. I work a lot. Cindy and I'm trying to fix my computer. We're trying to get this whole streaming thing going on. We've been editing a lot of videos, so I've just been really busy, man. I'm trying to get on earlier, but the problem is I work so late, it becomes a cycle. Because I work late, I stream late, and because I stream late, I go to bed late, and because I go to bed late, I wake up late, and then all the crap I gotta do takes me late into the night again. So one day this week, I'm gonna talk to Cindy about it, but one day this week, we're probably gonna reset our sleep schedule and try to just, like, get no sleep one day. That way we're tired at a normal time, and we can wake up at a normal time. Because I want to start streaming earlier for you guys. Leave in the comments down below in this video what would be a good time for me to start streaming for you guys. Because I want to start streaming from like 8 to midnight or 8 to 10 Eastern Standard Time, like 2-3 hours. But right now, I want to really concentrate on doing my videos and stream as I can. Because I love streaming for you guys, but there's not a lot of people that get on when I stream. I mean, obviously, it's probably because I'm late. But we got to figure this out and try to figure out a time that's good for everybody. Okay, so Snow Golem. I was asleep in the morning. Sorry if it's too late. If not, what is my favorite color? It's funny. This is a question that Cindy and I had. My favorite color to wear, believe it or not, is gray. My favorite color in the world is probably like a really nice, rich hunter green. I just like green. I like the color of it. I think it just looks really pretty. And then I really like blue too. My favorite color to decorate with, like walls and crap, is like a really nice, mellow, almost like a gray blue, like a steel blue kind of, but a little bit more leaning towards blue. I don't know the names of colors. I always get yelled at by Cindy because I don't. I'm like, that's peach, and she's like, no, it's, and then whatever the name actually. I know like maybe 30 colors. That's all I got. I'm a guy. So anyway, so that was the questions we asked for this week. Make sure you're leaving some comments down below on the video that I will be posting. I'll do it tonight or tomorrow about asking more questions. Or actually, you know what? Screw that. Ask your questions for next week in this video down below. Why do 2 when I can just do the 1, right? So ask any questions you have for this week, coming up next Friday or Saturday, in the comments down below in this video, because I want you guys to ask as many questions you have, man. Me and Cindy and I have been doing. I call myself. I didn't even say it that time, so I was gonna get smacked. But Cindy and I are going to be doing vlogs. So you're gonna have a lot of stuff to see us doing our daily life. Eventually, we'll probably start our own little separate channel. That way, you can kind of follow us along for our vlogs. And I'm gonna start doing my daily ritual things. We're gonna have some videos going up for the exercise routine that I do, and Cindy's gonna be joining me with that. We have a lot of stuff coming up because what's funny is this is one of Cindy's dreams too, is to do YouTube. So meet somebody that you can have your dream together and have all your dreams come true. So anyways, until next time, this is Lelderin signing off. Be sure to join me every single day, same Lelderin time, same Lelderin channel, and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday for my live stream, which time is still up in the air. But until then, guys, get out of here. I got more stuff to do for you. See you again soon. Bye. Hey,